A big fight feel inside the arena right now for this steel cage match.
And keep in mind that that cage is not just here to keep these two inside the ring. As we've seen countless times in the past, it can also be used as a cold and incredibly unforgiving weapon.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
This is it.
Every ounce of that one, this could be over. Work them. DDT. This might be it. Oh, my.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Greenfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Before you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match, I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall submission or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match depending on what was agreed to before contracts to compete in the match were signed. Talking about history, at WrestleMania 2, WWE unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue bars before returning to chain link mesh in the late 1990s.
The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot-high steel cage for the WWE Championship. Victory could be achieved by pinfall or escape from the cage.
Corey, the WWE Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude was the second half of the double main event at 1990 SummerSlam. The rivalry between the Warrior and the Ravishing One was so heated that no one knew what to expect once the two men were able to battle inside a steel cage, which at the time was the most grueling match in all of WWE.
The Ultimate Warrior dominated early on with his incredible strength. Rick Rude turned the tables and used the steel surroundings to...
He might have it.
The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 50... That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Going for the big one.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen just breaking down the opponent.
This one is over.
He goes for the cover.
The pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner, Aaron Pearson.
There's no doubt about it. That's a big pinfall win right there.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
Going to judge.
more talking behind each other's backs. Now they are face to face.
And pretty soon, fist to fist. Wrenches the arm. Drop kick. Beautiful.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Snapmare.
Perfectly executed. He's got to capitalize now. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Mr. Perfect faltering some.
But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
You hate to think this way, but part of me thinks he might be over his head inside that steel cage.
Oh, I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power. Perfectly executed, guys.
Boom, what it lands.
The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
You touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage, truly great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE. Look, ooh, what impact!
Perfect is in a bad spot here, guys.
What a stomp to the back of the neck!
Perfect is in a bad spot here, guys.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have
He survived the cage.
Here is your winner, Aaron Pearson.
Without even breaking a sweat, this one is over.
I smell money, guys!
And from Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 260 pounds, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Well, the door's locked, and at this point, the competitors might just be wondering exactly what they've gotten themselves into.
Any of DiBiase's opponents need to look out for the $1 Million Dream, or else they'll be paying for a trip to Dream Street.
I think the $1 Million Man will probably pick up the tab because it's one of the most devastating sleeper holds ever to be applied in a WWE ring, and he can slap it on at any time.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh my goodness, this hurts.
And then absolutely spiked DDT.
And it's $1 Million Man floundering some.
He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Hey, you and I both know he's double tough. He's not going to let something like this stop him from winning the steel cage.
Wow. What a stomp.
Good grief. And then DDT.
There's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in a steel cage match once they hear the door close and see the official lock it. A superstar must know that their body is going to be thrown against the steel, that their face will most likely be raked across the cage, and that anything is legal in this environment.
You spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and prepare for the fight of their life. No one leaves a steel cage match without scars.
Corey, you said something of value for once, and that anything is legal inside the steel cage. To that point, something else we've seen over the years is interference. Whether it's The Undertaker coming up through the ring or John Cena getting bashed in the head with the cage door from the outside, it's all legal in the cage.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Oh, it's going to break an arm. Taking out the arm breaks short.
Byron, given how lethal the $1 Million Dream is, I would have to think priority number one when facing Ted DiBiase is avoiding that.
Oh, no. We know what this is.
He's DDT. This one is over.
Oh, nasty impact.
Looks like the $1 Million Man's in the red, guys.
Beautiful technique.
Looks like the $1 Million Man's in.
The singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Here is your winner, Aaron Pearson.
He looked very impressive in that win here tonight.
These guys...
As we get underway, I'm expecting a hard-fought match between these two superstars.
First one to make a mistake could fail.
For generations, the steel cage match has been considered one of...
Oh, what a slam! That hurt!
not sure how much he has left.
Guys, there aren't many superstars who can claim to have as meteoric rise as Kevin Owens had since he's signed to the WWE in 2014.
Yeah, Owens was already making waves at NXT when he broke through the doors of Raw to challenge none other than John Cena.
To Kevin Owens' credit, Byron, when Owens challenged John Cena, he started that fight and he finished it by claiming a shocking upset at 2015 Elimination Chamber.
You know who didn't get shocked by Kevin Owens that night? Kevin Owens. Because he walked into that building telling everyone that he was better than John Cena, and afterward, no one was able to argue with him.
How can Kevin Owens stay out of serious trouble right now and gain ground fast to stay in this? This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
This cage really has gotten the best of him tonight so far. So much so that it makes me question if he even has what it takes to win this thing.
Yeah, he's clearly not on the right side of this match right now, which is a little surprising to me.
A quick reversal for Kevin Owens.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
When this guy's on, look out. Here he goes. Nobody controls the pace of the match quite like this guy.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top of each other like WCW's Tower of Doom.
Byron, we talked about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them. I need to point out that some cages have been electrified. One was made from bamboo in the form of a Punjabi prison match. Of course, the Elimination Chamber with glass pods and steel doors.
And today we
Going for, you gotta believe this one's over. Things aren't going so well for Kevin Owens.
What a stop to the back of the neck.
This one is over.
Ooh, twisted point of the elbow, nailed it.
Kevin Owens doing a great job of turning that one around.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Showing some quickness there.
When talking about Kevin Owens, it's been said about his tendency to be deceitful. But make no qualms about it, KO is simply a competitor first and a friend second. Others' opinions are absolutely irrelevant to Kevin Owens. So if you think Owens victimizes his friends, imagine.
He looks for it once again. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Nailed it. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
You alluded, Corey, to the notion of Kevin Owens not caring about his friends. He might have it. What a stop to the back of the neck.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. The night could be over for Kevin Owens.
He's a guy that can turn it on whenever he wants.
He's too quick for him there. Counter here. is setting it up.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
And if he hits this, this one's over.
Ooh, nasty impact.
Here's his moment, Michael. Come on, Kevin Owens. You can do this.
And now this might be it.
Oh, my. Things aren't going so well for Kevin Owens. What a stop to the back of the neck. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. The night could be over for Kevin Owens. What is this superstar going to do now?
Take a nap.
Is he done? Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
Here he goes.
Oh, the yes lock is cinched in.
Is he going to tap? He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Kevin Owens just too fast for him.
Surprisingly quick.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Lightning fast reflexes.
He's a guy that can turn it on whenever he wants.
A quick reversal by Kevin Owens.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Nailed it. Look out, down he goes.
And he might not get back up.
He's looking at it.
The yes lock is in. The yes lock is in.
Unreal.
He's stuck. He fights his way free.
But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
Oh, and he reverses it.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Ooh, what impact. Beautiful technique.
He's a guy that can turn it on whenever he wants.
Kevin Owens.
Pump handle applied. Oh, God. Man, right on the back of the neck.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Now, Kevin Owens needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
I think Owens realizes that.
Looking for the win.
Harsh impact. Things aren't going so well for Kevin Owens.
Jeez, how many times can one superstar go for their finisher?
Oh, the referee better get a hold of things.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Here we go. Kevin Owens is setting it up.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
This could be all she wrote. DDT!
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Here he goes.
You gotta believe this one's over. Things aren't going so well for Kevin Owens.
What a stop to the back of the neck.
Game, set, match. This one is over. What is this superstar gonna do now?
Take a nap.
He's losing his grip, Michael.
And you can put this singles match in the books.
Here is your winner, Aaron Pearson.
Big victory for him here in this one.
And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if winning was the only option here tonight. And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about. I thought he was a goner.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He has left.
Now, Edge needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
I knew it was always on that.
His shoulders are down. And an early kick out.
Nice kick out.
What a stomp. Got the shoulders down.
An easy kick out there.
Not yet. Too early.
Showing signs of slowing down.
With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
We talk about how important stipulations are in it.
But did he go for it too early?
He's got the shoulders down. And I can't believe this match is still going on.
That would have been a shocker.
We know what's coming here. Oh, what a backbreaker.
Man, just ugly impact.
But he's got him covered. Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage by both exiting the cage door and by climbing over the top of the cage. They must also be aware of their attributes and what's best for them. Let's just say if you're a giant like The Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, or even Braun Strowman, it's preferred to exit through the cage door.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
He's going for the pin. Edge gets the shoulder up.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
We have seen him here before.
Oh, what impact! That has got to be it.
This one might just do the trick.
Going for broke. Ooh! Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Edge is in a... We've got to cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Here it comes!
What a strike!
Ooh, what impact! This might be it! Oh, my!
Edge has been called the ultimate opportunist, and it's a nickname he's earned by using some unique methods to earn titles in main event matches.
You say unique, I say innovative. Edge was the first Money in the Bank winner, and he picked the best possible time to cash in. If not for him, we'd have folks going the John Cena route and declaring their cash in ahead of time.
Oh, nasty impact. The both of you brought up Edge as the ultimate opportunist, and that Money in the Bank cash-in was just the tip of the iceberg. In the 6 years after that, Edge bent the rules to extreme lengths to get ahead.
All's fair in love and wrestling, Saxton. We've seen Edge win another man's Money in the Bank briefcase. Make a
and one more time.
Beautiful technique.
Game, set, match, going for the cover.
Before 2017,
What a way to win a singles match.
Here is your winner, Aaron Pearson.
You heard the ring announcer. This one's over.
The cerebral assassin has arrived.
When a man is in the throes of battle against Triple H, they need to remember that he can brandish his trusty sledgehammer at any time. It's just another reason why he's known by the moniker The Game. Also, the cerebral assassin and the King of Kings.
And there are few things more unforgiving than the cold steel of a cage match.
The King of Kings, Triple H, is looking as imposing tonight than at any point during his dominant 20-year reign.
You know, normally I'd accuse you of kissing up to the boss, Byron, but that assessment's actually pretty strong. Oh, what a slam.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. Honest impact.
he's looking at it.
What a stomp to the back of the neck.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over. Oh.
The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot-high steel cage for the WWE Championship. Victory could be achieved by pinfall or escape from the cage.
Headlock. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye.
Corey, the WWE Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude was the second half of the double main event at 1990 SummerSlam. The rivalry between the Warrior and the Ravishing Rick was so heated that no one knew what to expect once the two men were able to battle inside a steel cage, which at the time was the most grueling match in all of WWE.
The Ultimate Warrior dominated early on with his incredible strength. Rick Rude turned the tables and used the steel surroundings to his advantage. At one point, Rude dove from the top of the cage onto the Warrior. But after the Warrior's signature Gorilla Press Slam, the Ultimate One climbed over the cage and retained his WWE Championship.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall, submission, or by exiting the cage through the cage door, or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match depending on what was agreed to before contracts to compete in the match were signed. Talking about history, at WrestleMania 2, WWE unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue bars before returning to chain link mesh in the late 1990s.
He's not going to go quietly.
Only superstar Wolf his son ever does.
How can they get away with that? That's not legal. Triple H can't be feeling good right now. You gotta believe this one's over.
The game getting absolutely... That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Will Triple H even be able to continue?
How can you question the game?
Nailed it.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Boom, what impact.
Harsh impact.
Whoa, Triple H dodged that one.
Oh, and he connects. There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
Pedigree!
Pedigree! It should be game over here, guys.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Gracefully delivered. Oh, that's the impact.
Right to the chest. The game getting absolutely punished right now. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He wants it one more time.
You gotta believe this one's over. The game getting
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Look at Triple H stalking him.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He might have it. Boom, what impact.
Game, set, match. This one is over. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over until it's over.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
Jumping leaping attack.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
This might be it.
Oh, my. When this guy's on, look out.
Momentum clearly in his corner.
Slammed down hard. We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
Whoa, Triple H dodged that one. He's looking. Beautiful technique.
The game getting absolutely punished.
What a stop to the back of the neck.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Great job of turning that around.
He's in trouble. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Counter here.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Looking for a repeat.
That has got to be it. Yes! Takes it!
Here is your winner, Aaron Pearson.
Big singles win here, guys.
Now that's the kind of win you can build some momentum off of.
Go and adjust your TV, folks.
Singles action is underway in this one. I wouldn't tell us what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Well, the door's locked, and at this point, the competitors might just be wondering exactly what they've gotten themselves into.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
This could end it in a hurry.
Nailed it.
Boom, what impact. Suplex.
Oh, what's it going to be?
He's starting to stumble here. He needs to create some space and find a way to get counter here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Just a step quicker, it looks like.
The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top of each other, like WCW's Tower of Doom.
Byron, we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them. I need to point out that some cages have been electrified. One was made from bamboo in the form of a second time.
Oh boy, he is rolling. DDT! This one's over, guys. Victory is on the horizon.
his hardest fought battles in WWE.
Here is your winner, Aaron Pearson.
He may not appear that way, but that beating it back. You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
And there are few things more unforgiving than the cold steel of a cage.
DDT!
Incredible!
The situation just got real bad for Shawn Michaels.
Not looking good for Shawn Michaels here, but he's not appearing too worse for wear, at least not yet anyway.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here. Oh, did you see that? Yeah, that was unreal. He's looking good now, guys.
He might have it. What a stop to the back of the net.
Perfectly executed, guys. The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in a War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top of each other like WCW's Tower of Doom.
Byron, we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them. I need to point out that some cages have been electric.
Uh-oh, here we go, here we go! He's losing his grip, Michael.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Backbreaker. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
What's he got in mind?
Belly-to-belly suplex. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Showing some quickness there. No, he reverses it.
Shawn Michaels gets out of that one. Nice move. Shawn Michaels is looking very beat up right now. This is about as bad as it gets for him.
He better be careful. It looks to me like he's one big move away from losing this match. DDT! You don't see the heavyweight kid manhandled like this very often. And it's Michael showing some agility.
He's on his heels. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
Oh, did you see that? Yeah, that was unreal.
Here he goes.
This just ain't gonna do it.
suplex.
He's
Shawn Michaels has fought his way all the way back into this match.
Starting to capitalize here is Shawn Michaels.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Maybe careful not to get disqualified.
Nobody controls the pace.
What is this superstar going to do now?
Take a nap.
Is he done? Talk about having the...
and he somehow fights his way free.
Lucky for him, that looked devastating.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
Oh, what a really great swinging neck breaker.
Here he goes. Is he done? Look out, he breaks free.
Great job by him there, but he's still in a tough spot, Cole.
What is this superstar going to do now?
Take a nap.
Is he done? I can't believe it. He broke the hold.
And just in the nick of time, Cole. His face was turning all sorts of colors.
Pile driver.
The showstopper wants to put an end.
Looking at it here. Is he done? And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Game, set, match.
Look at Shawn Michaels getting ready here, people.
I don't think he's got it completely locked in.
This steel cage match is in the books.
Here is your winner, Shawn Michaels.
A big singles victory here tonight.